Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallup out in the video. And today I want to talk about the update on the Broncos stadium, new stadium there. Possibly where so they got another location there. The other location is in Aurora there, so it does kind of make sense there to actually build a new stadium in Aurora there because it's still in the city limits of Denver there, and possibly the traveling will not be as far there. Might be just a little bit south of Denver. So I think a lot of people honestly are in Denver there. Might actually appreciate it if it was in Aurora there, but not really fully, tax it into the Aurora community because the way the Walton Penner drew it out there, way the Walton Penner actually drew out this new stadium idea there. They're saying about the new stadium there, possibly might be still be like planning in Lone Tree there, it still be planning in Denver there where it's at. Mostly that's the last stadium actually happened with Mile High Stadium. With the current stadium we have now, they just tear the Mile High Stadium down and then build Empower Field right next door to it. Well, in Mexico at the time, but and then it's just had name changes over the years. But yeah, mostly so where the current stadium's at there, Broncos are not really going to do too much there. They mostly upgraded a lot of the current stadium now. I think the Broncos are not going to move or build a new stadium at this point there. They might keep Empower Field for the next maybe 6 more years until the contract's up. I think that's what is going to happen there. So they're going to be playing in Empower Field for the next 6 more years. And then maybe around that time there, they might start building the stadium around like maybe in 2028 or 2029, possibly around that time if they're planning for a new stadium there. Because if they're trying to get it right at the mark there at 2031 there, if they're trying to get the mark at 2031, it might mostly make the stadiums might be waiting for like 4 or 5 years. That's mostly what the building stadium is going to cost there, and possibly how that's going to mostly going to rate the tax in Denver there. Most of the tax in Denver will be pretty up to the size of the roof there. Honestly, it depends how they're going to mostly going to do this there with it. It might be a little bit more cheaper there because of the tariffs there. They might build for the new stadium there. Depends how they're mostly gonna run these the stadium, mostly the stadium there and stuff like that. There's no redux tax there, so the state there of Colorado doesn't have it like New York has it, like with the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills has a state retax there, and that's the real reason why the state of New York has a state retax there, and that's why the Bills, when they're building their new stadium, it's heading the whole state of New York there because it was a retax stadium. Colorado doesn't have that there. They don't have a retax stadium or retax ducts there for stadiums and facilities here. That's what it is there. We don't have that here. Compared to like New York there, it does have that. So the Broncos there want to actually mostly the city there for Denver might actually say, okay, this is how we're gonna do this here. We can move the team to Lone Tree, we can move the team to Aurora, but we might want to keep the team there because there was also another rumor there where fans were hearing this. The season ticket holders there were getting this email saying where they like the stadium at there, and mostly why they be sending this email out to their to us there, to our fans there, if for our season ticket holder guys, if they're not picking a new stadium there in a new location for a stadium. Plus the tax there, it might be pretty big there for the city of Denver, but I think because knowing Broncos fans there, they're loyal to their team. They're way loyal in Packers fans. I think our fans are more loyal compared to Packers fans because they actually said in a statement there saying if the team moves to a different part of the city there, or they move to Lone Tree there, guess where the 99% of the Broncos fans are? Because there's a lot of Broncos fans in Denver. Mostly Denver is worried about the population. That's what Denver's worried. Denver is worried about the population dropping because if the team goes, the fans go. They follow the team. They're going to follow the team. I saw a couple like Twitter posts saying, yeah, they're like, if they're moving to Lone Tree, I'm going to get out of Denver and move over to like Lone Tree and stuff like that. That's how dedicated the Broncos fans are. And technically our fans actually are and stuff. We mostly follow our team live and die. So mostly, and that's what Denver was technically afraid of there because of the if the team moves out of Denver, Denver would be losing like a lot of population. They'd be losing a lot of population there from keeping like the three stadiums there because that's what the icon of Denver is. The icon of Denver is the three stadiums there. Coors Field, Ball Arena, and Power Field. All three of those stadiums are the icon of Denver there. And if they lose one of the icons there, the city's gonna be really, really hurt there, and their population, plus Denver's population, will take a massive toll there and a massive drop there. That's why I just do not see them actually just saying, okay, we're going to move the team away from Denver there because of that. For the tax redux there, that's mostly the city, up to the city there. They're mostly there's no tax redux there, so they can actually move the team wherever they want in Colorado because there's no tax redux. But there might be a taxes on the city people. Maybe there might be a tax on the city people for the new stadium there. But for like even Lone Tree might get taxed huge. They might get taxed huge there if the team actually moves over to Lone Tree to mostly provide the new stadium there. So yeah, that's where the thing is for the taxes there. The taxes there for the stadium might be interesting enough there to actually push the team into a thing there. Right now, it doesn't seem like the owners are actually want to push the team out of Denver. Because the Walton Penner actually says something now there saying there's no plans there to actually build a new stadium at this point. They actually said that they're saying there's no plans to build a new stadium at this point there. So mostly bringing the new stadium up there. How this is mostly gonna be within stuff, I don't know where they're mostly gonna push the boundaries there for moving the team there, because the city of Denver is trying to fight to keep the team in Denver. There, the city of Denver is trying to keep the team in Denver there, and the only reason to keep the team in Denver. Because they'd be losing an icon. They'd be definitely losing an icon there if they move the team to, like, say if the owners move the team to Lone Tree and stuff. But if they might find some spots around the city limits there. Denver might appreciate that. Denver might be appreciate that, even if they mostly tear down Elages there and then build the Broncos Stadium right in front of Villages. You have it all three connected there. Like you have the Broncos Stadium, you have next door you have Ball Arena, across the street you have Coors Field across the street. I think that could happen there, and then build more like bars and restaurants and hotels around that area. Might increase the city limits there if they want to do that. But we'll have to see where their plans are at right now. The current stadium there, they don't have no plans for it right now. But we'll see what actually happens with it. And plus, also they said something about a roof or a dome. I don't know. I think a lot of people want a dome there. It depends how people are mostly gonna see this there. Mostly, I think a lot of people want it like a dome type of like a stadium there. I might see the Broncos could go in that direction there, possibly getting a dome. But I think a roof there be a much better fitting because you can like if you want to have like a nice day or something, they can just open up the roof there and let the sun shine in there when the game is actually going there. Even if there's like a thunderstorm there, even Colorado has a lot of thunderstorms, even severe during in September. They can just close that roof there, and the game will not be interfered. So yeah, that's pretty much it on this. There, what do you guys think about the Broncos' new stadium there? What do you think about the Broncos' possibly new stadium plans there? What they're doing with their plans with this one? This came out yesterday, but mostly I didn't really had a video yesterday for that because it was April Fool's Day and knowing the news yesterday there, it should not really fit it yesterday. So I mostly made this video today. So yep, comment, rate, more responses to the bros. We like Bros. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification and see what else in relations. More responses to the bros. Okay, out of peace.